Now I would like to pass the mic to one of our dear brothers who's visiting us also this time to Malaysia to attend the programs. And of course this is the beginning of the programs, the Maulid here in Jakel. Alhamdulillah. We'd like to pass the mic to our dear brother Shaykh Abdul Wahid Perdesen. Let me introduce him to all of you. He's from Denmark. He's a da'i in Denmark, alhamdulillah, he's a Danish. And mashallah, he worked for Islam in different way, not known to many, but he's working in secretly. But somehow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to be known to everyone, what he's doing. Many people there, I have visited him a few times in Copenhagen. Alhamdulillah, we attend program together, and I've seen what he's doing. Many people have converted to Islam because of him, because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he's a reason. Jazakallah khair. So he's here today, tonight with us also, and I would request him to share with us for a couple of minutes also, come with us. Yeah, something to enlighten us also, through his experience. Jazakallah khair. Alhamdulillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على حبيبنا وشفيعنا وقدوتنا وسيدنا محمد عليه أفضل الصلاة والسلام. I feel so humbled to be in a congregation like this, and truly I feel, and I'm not playing any role here, I feel I belong in the back of this room, because all you beautiful brothers, you emanate so much beauty of Islam that I should be behind all of you and be sort of in the hiding back there. But because my beloved Sheikh has invited me to be here today, I have to sit here and pretend that I'm something, which I'm truly not. I'm just a simple boy from the countryside in Denmark. Well, boy and boy, I'm an old boy now. Actually, I'm 63 today, the age of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Habibullah alayhi salatu wasalam. But I haven't really done anything. Sheikh is saying I'm doing a lot, I'm doing nothing. Allah is working His ways, and Allah has put me on this path, and I feel I've kind of stumbled into everything, and Allah has just kept honoring me with all different opportunities of opening the doors for me throughout my life ever since I took Islam many years ago. Allah has just kept opening doors. And I can't say that I've done anything. I've done much less than I should do compared to what Allah has given me of opportunities and possibilities. By His endless blessings, the Rahmatullah Lil Alameen, the Nur of Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi afdal salatu wasalam, has traveled to every corner of the world today, even to that remote place in the northern part of Europe where His light is shining ever stronger and stronger. I can tell you just as a bit of information that within the last 3 days before I left to here, I took 7 shahadas, bifadlillahi ta'ala. So people are coming. Like it says up here, love beyond life. The love of Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam is still out there, as vivid as it has ever been, as strong as it has ever been. It's like, maybe it's even becoming stronger, Allah knows best, but subhanAllah, it penetrates the hearts of people in those far areas, people who have never seen Him, people who have never been close to Him. And when they come close to Islam and they throw away their prejudice and they look into the beautiful deen of Islam, no matter how much filth they throw on Islam in my part of the world, because they do that, then the hearts that Allah opens for deen, they will come and these people will come and they will love Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and they will take on the deen with so great sincerity. Subhanallah. It's a great, great blessing. I mean, if we could even just begin to understand the blessing it is to be allowed to be amongst those who stand in ruku' with the raki'een. I mean, it's beyond description. We don't even know how much rahmah we're getting from, well, basically for free. So what can we do? We can do the best we can anyway. That's our small part. We can do the best we can, and we can try to spread this message. The message of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the eternal message of rahmah, of love, of compassion, to go to every house in this planet, inshallah. And it's happening. It's happening step by step, as we can see in Europe nowadays. And one of the things I like you to take home is the rahmah in the house. The rahmah in the house, because it's very important. Allah says in the Quran that one of His signs for us is that He has created for us wives or married partners that we can live with, so we can build mawadda wa rahmah, love and compassion. And as with everything in Islam, we get this, we can say the order from Allah. You have to make love and compassion, and then we have the way or the method from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said the best man is the one who's best towards his wife. That one I like to see as the one-liner of the marriage. Because if you, my brothers, if you're good to your wives, inshallah they will be good to you. If you make them happy and content, inshallah they will make you happy and content. And same with you, my sisters, if you make sure your husbands are happy and content, inshallah they will do the same for you. So Allah puts the responsibility on each and every one of us. Like if I want my wife to treat me better, I have to treat her better to make her treat me better. That's what Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is actually saying to us, very much in accordance with what Allah says when He says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah certainly doesn't change anything for anybody unless they change it for themselves. And that's the only place we can act, that is from within ourselves. So we want something better in our homes, we want a good family, we want rahmah in our home, we want compassion, we want love in our homes. Well, then that's what we have to bring. So spreading the word of Islam, of course, is spreading it into the big world, but it's also to make sure to make it grow within ourselves, as also Shaykh was pointing to. We have to make this rahmah fill our hearts to the point where we have no harsh words left within our families. We can have stern words, but no harsh words. And if we can manage that, and I'm the worst in the world to manage this, but I have to advise myself and you as well, that if we can manage to build our own homes as abodes of rahmah, then inshallah we can build a strong community. We can build an ever stronger and stronger community, and it starts here. Because Allah doesn't change anything before we change it within ourselves. And inshallah we will all be changing for the better all the time, inshallah. Wa jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.